Hi, my name is Carol and I'm going to talk about my first really awful experience with public speaking and how it shaped my thinking about it. First, about my terrible experience. It was a presentation about my summer work term project as a student dietitian, the 21-day nutritional analysis of the pureed menu at Alberta Hospital. There were about 20 people in the room: nutrition professors, dietitians, interested students and parents, and the internship coordinator. There were 5 student dietitian presentations that afternoon, and I was slotted to go last. The room was dim and a little bit stuffy. I thought I was ready. I knew people in the room. My co-presenters were friends of mine, my dietitian facilitator from the summer was there, and so was my mom. When I glanced over at her, she looked really proud. Proud in the way that she was realizing the dream of many immigrant parents denied opportunities in their homeland. So there was familiarity and support in the room. I also really knew the content of my presentation, as I was the one who did those meticulous calculations of that pureed menu that summer. So the presentation started, and as I sat there and I listened to my friends present their work, I started to think, my presentation isn't good enough. As time went on, my anxiety increased. And to use the behavioral term I learned at the psych hospital that summer, I started to escalate. The room kept getting warmer and warmer. I started to shift in my seat and I lost all of my concentration. The only thing I could think about was, this presentation isn't good enough. I was actually overcome by fear. In a fog, I heard someone call my name and the topic of my presentation. So I stood up, walked to the front of the room, and turned and faced the room. Instead of talking, I started to cry. I walked right out of the room and into the hallway, where I started crying uncontrollably. The first person after me was actually my mom, followed by my friends, and then my internship coordinator, all trying to figure out what was wrong with me. I was too embarrassed to tell them that I didn't think that my presentation was good enough. So my internship coordinator told me to take a few minutes, collect myself, and that I had to come back into the room and finish the presentation. I did that, and as I walked back into the room, I thought, at the age of 19, my reputation and career as a dietitian are finished. That actually turned out not to be the case. To this day, I am a practicing dietitian. I regularly do group presentations and do volunteer media work for the Dietitians of Canada organization. From that day, what I really learned is preparation of your topic for public speaking is really key. And so is knowing your audience. But the most important thing for public speaking is believing in yourself and believing in your topic. And when you do that, you will do a great job. Thanks so much, and thanks for your time.